Really long tail.
No.
¿Dónde eres tú? 7:30 in the morning. Yesterday we arrived in San Juan. This is the village of San Juan. Village in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how many people live here, but it seems quite isolated from the rest of Bolivia. But this is the place where we stay tonight, and this is like a salt hotel. So let me show you around quickly. So this is where we had breakfast this morning, and like the ground is made of like salt, and also the rooms. So let me go to the room. I think it's quite messy, but at least I can give you an impression of where I slept. So this is the room. 2 beds. This is where I slept. Had quite a good night, but quite interesting to sleep here for one night in the salt hotel. So yeah, you had to pay for the shower like 10 Bolivianos, because in this area it's a bit difficult to get water, I think. So yeah, at least we had a hot shower, but in a moment we are going to leave to the south. I think we are going to the desert, and yeah, we are going to leave the Sala behind. It was a really beautiful experience, but now we are going to see other landscapes in Bolivia, and we are going to see a lot of lakes, I think, today. And the end destination where we are going to sleep is like a sort of red-pink lake in a sort of hostel. So now I had like a private room, but when we are next to or near the lake, we are going to sleep in a sort of hostel where we have to share the room with the other people with whom we are traveling. But yeah, we are traveling with quite nice people. Those 2 people are from Rio de Janeiro, and another girl is from Buenos Aires, Argentina. And Jimmy is now packing all the stuff. And let's see what the first destination is. Jimmy, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, mi amigo, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Todo bien, todo tranquilo.
¿Qué es la primera parada?
Primera parada vamos a pasar Salar de Chihuahua.
Y después
De eso nos vamos a Volcano, frontera con Chile.
Y después lagunas.
Flamencos.
Ah, okay. But yeah, we are first going to a sort of small salt flat. After that we are going to a volcano next to the border with Chile, and after that we are going to see a lot of lakes with the flamingos. So yeah, we are going to wait till Jimmy packed all the stuff on the Land Cruiser, on the Toyotica, and then we are heading to the south, to the border with Chile. So as you can see, the landscape here is totally different compared to yesterday. And this is Volcano, if I pronounce it correctly, Uyuni. And it has almost an altitude of 6 kilometers. The volcano has an altitude of 5,800 meters. So that's really high. And as you can see, there is some smoke on top of the volcano, because the volcano is still active. And yeah, really beautiful stone rock landscape here, and yeah, really dry as well. And behind the volcano you have the country of Chile. So to Chile from this point I think it's around 10 minutes by car, so we are really close. And after this volcano, we are going to continue our journey southwards, where we are going to see all the beautiful lakes. But for now we are enjoying the view of this beautiful place with the volcano in the back. So yeah, we arrived in a totally different environment. I think this is, ¿eso es desierto?
Desierto de Siloli. Este desierto se caracteriza por los fuertes vientos que corren en este lugar. Más adelante, al siguiente parada que vamos a ir, ahí vamos a encontrar lo que son los animales de Vizcacha y más adelante está árbol de piedra.
So we are making a quick stop next to this mountain, and here you have a sort of like rabbit, which is called Vizcacha. And I bought some nuts in the city in Potosi, and I really like it. And they are not scared of people. They are really curious. And yeah, it's a sort of rabbit mix, I think. And they also really like apple, and they have like a really long tail. Really beautiful animal. So we arrived at Lagona Colorado. As you can see in the distance, some parts of the lake are like colored in the pink color, but it's really dry right now, and after Christmas it's going to rain more, and then the water level will be higher, and because there's almost no sun today, it's really cloudy. The lake is also less colorful than normally. So we don't have luck with this lake today, unfortunately, but still really beautiful. So in the distance you see the green colors, the pink color, and also a lot of flamingos in the lake. And there are around 3 types of flamingos, and in this lake you will find those 3 types of flamingos. The color of this lake is pink because of the, I think you can call it plankton, like the microorganisms which live in the lake. That's why the color is pink. So we arrived at the hotel near Lagona Colorado. We are sleeping with 6 people in one room. So yeah, that's the situation for now. But I rested a bit, but it's time to explore the local village here. Because I want to show you how the local people live here. It's so isolated and so quiet here. This is a place you don't really visit very often. And this is the hotel where we stay. In like 1 hour I think we are going to eat something. Quite hungry. They're preparing food, so hopefully the food is good, but let's see. We don't really have an influence on that. But this is Lago Colorado, so where you see like the white line. Behind those mountains you have the country of Chile, República de Chile. And yeah, this is a village you have next to Laguna Colorado. Imagine living here in the middle of nowhere. In a really beautiful environment, of course, but yeah, there's not a lot to do, I think. But let's see what we can find. Maybe we can find some locals as well. It seems quite dead, but yeah, let's walk a bit and let's see if we can find some locals and if we can talk to them about their local life. So you have some shops, so that's good. They sell some liquor here, yeah, I think if you live here you need a lot of liquor to survive the situation here. I think it's quite boring, but yeah, I think if you were born here, yeah, then you also don't know any other situation. At least they have a bar, karaoke, discotheque. I think the discotheque is closed right now. But seems like a small place where you can hang out with the locals here. And of course this place also has a lot of like hotels where you can stay, because a lot of tourists visit this place. This is the style of the houses they have here. Let's see what this is. I don't want to... the problem here is that there is no electricity, because it's completely in the middle of nowhere. So that's the reason people use like generators to generate electricity. So we can charge our phones from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. in the evening. They also have some solar panels here. And this seems like a place where they wanted to construct some houses for the young generation, but I think the people left to bigger cities like Uyuni. But let's see. Yeah, this is like a small house. I don't know if they buy the bricks in Uyuni or that they make them from the materials they can find here in the environment. I think the second option, that they use the resources of the environment here to construct their houses. Okay, so we woke up at around 4 in the morning, and the driver is really drunk, so that's really bad. The driver is drinking a lot of wine the evening before leaving, and he also wants to drive right now, but he's extremely drunk. So that's really dangerous. So yeah, what we are going to do, we are going to drive behind the other car. And the plan is that I'm going to drive because it's really unsafe if we let him drive. And so then we can arrive safely in Uyuni this evening. But the thing, what we are going to do, of course, is ask our money back, because this is crazy. That this guy is drinking a lot evening before, and he wants to drive with 6 other people in a car, which is extremely dangerous. Yo voy a manejar, sí, gracias. No. Really drunk. So yeah, let's get in the car. Si yo voy a manejar atrocity, sí. Bueno. How crazy is this, right? Incredible how this happens. But yeah, let's put the seatbelt on. Okay, vamos, ciao. But everything is on camera, so this was a free trip to Uyuni for everyone.
Yes, right?
So that's good, right?
If I wish.
Yeah, we are going to make sure we get the money back.
Yeah. ¿Hay calefacción de casualidad?
¿De qué?
Calefacción. Hace un frío de puta. Gracias.
Yeah, so we are on the road to the geysers, and unfortunately we missed the sunrise. We are going to follow the truck in front of us, and then we will drive here in the desert in Bolivia. Let's go. So we are still on our way to the geysers, and the window is a bit, how to say it, with a lot of condense, but yeah, we cannot talk with Jimmy because he is, I think, in another space. Jimmy, tú sabes cómo podemos hacer eso con la ventana? Eso. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but okay, let's follow the other Land Cruiser. We cannot lose them because we don't know how to drive here, of course, in the desert. And the driver next to me also doesn't know. I think in like 10 hours he can maybe talk again, but right now not, unfortunately. Okay, so we arrived at the Geyser. Around, I think, 20 minutes from the hotel. Really crazy. It also smells like rotten eggs. This is the first one we are going to see. After that we are going to that geyser field. larger geysers with more condense. First time I'm seeing this in my life. Oh, and there are also some people camping there. I think cyclists. Ah, really cool. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. So here we have some cyclists. Let's talk with them. Quite interested where they came from. If they want to be on camera, of course. Hola, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? ¿De dónde eres tú? Ah, Suiza. Ah, sí. Yo estoy también viajando en bicicleta.
Ah, sí.
Sí, sí, sí. Pero
La lagunas.
no, ahora tengo la bicicleta en Santa Cruz. Pero sí. Pero un lugar muy bonito para acampar.
Sí.
So it's a really nice place to camp here. And this is the place where you have like the geysers. Let's see. I think there are some, yeah, there's like cold water. We need to be a bit careful that we don't fall into the holes, because that's dangerous. What a crazy place, man. So we made it safely to the hot springs. We had to pay like 6 Bolivianos to get into the hot springs, so that's almost $1. And I'm now going to take a dip, so I have to change, and then we are going to enjoy the hot water here in the middle of nowhere in Bolivia. So this is the place where we can change. So let's put on the swimming pants and let's take a dip in the hot springs. So we have our swimming pants on the butt, and now it's time to take a dip in the hot springs here, the aguas termales in the desert in Bolivia. It's really cold outside, but I think it's a really nice temperature when you get in. So let's see. Let's put the phone here. And then we are going to get into the hot springs. Ooh. Oy. Oh. Muy caliente. Really hot. Oh. Oh. Oof. Oh, really hot. Whoa, really good. Now it's also more quiet. Like 30 minutes ago there were a lot of people in the piscina. Here we have the mountains and just a really beautiful environment. So the hot water goes there, so this is also like hot water, this lake.